An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Clemson Tigers and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. So Clemson's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So LSU's offense will go to work first. And now we take a look at Jackson Harris. He transferred here from Hawaii. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
And I'm just telling you, being around Jesse Palmer all week, these two schools, he wouldn't mind playing for these schools because they develop the wide receiver position year in and year out. They find guys with athletic ability that are playmakers, and it's no different today. Palmer, talk about these two dudes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, they fit this game in the tradition of both these schools, putting out All-American receivers, Bolitnikoff winners, first-round draft picks at the position. And you've got two of those guys here in this game. They're each going to get a bunch of balls thrown their way. They're both so dangerous after the catch. This is a quarterback's dream to get a chance to play in either of these two offenses. This one's going to be fun.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Fires downfield. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
All right, I know it's early, but it's just one drive, right? You got to put this behind you. It isn't how you wanted to open up. It isn't how you wanted to start. This offense has got to go to the sidelines, get with the coach, settle down, and figure out the game plan for the rest of the game. So the Clemson Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one.
We get a look at the guy the quarterback will be looking for, T.J. Moore. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early.
And what a treat, man. We get to see an elite wide receiver, a master at his craft perform today. And obviously, nobody in the seats are surprised, right? Because this university continually pumps out guys at the spot. But, Jesse, I love the way this dude performs. I'm excited to watch him live.
You know, it was amazing. The three of us were walking around the facility yesterday, and you're just seeing all the names of receivers and all the memorabilia and the jerseys and the Bolitnikoff awards. The tradition at the position of receiver at this school throughout college football history has just been elite, and this guy is the next one.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Haynes. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
Nice play. And this running back showing you why he truly is a three-down back. He's not just dangerous running the football between the tackles or blocking, but he can also catch the ball. And when you get this guy the football in space in the perimeter of the field, he's got the wiggle and he's got the power to break tackles from the secondary. That's why this guy has an opportunity to play at the next level.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time, man.
Going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And the defense has to be able to do a better job on the back end, tackling this receiver and keeping him out of the end zone.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score.
LSU 0.
From deep, it's Wilson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to pass, it's Levin. Catch in the middle, it's Green. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28. Here's a give to Durham. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On first down, it's Durham again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day 1, game 1. Make that first impression.
They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Out wide left is Harris. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Handoff, Caden Durham. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback Keith. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a first down. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. 2nd and long here. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. He'll set up to throw. Look out! That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires into traffic, picked off.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field.
Makes the catch, and he's free. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points to capitalize on their great field position.
The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Durham. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Quick give. It's Haynes. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Right side, it's Moore. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Clemson will send the punt team out. Looking for room. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Oh, pressure's coming. At the 45 on its way. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. When things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Rushes on. Buying some time. Fires on the move. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He's up to 51 yards rushing already here in the 1st half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's a give to Durham. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Complete to start this drive.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place. That should not happen ever.
He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Caught on the left side by Wesco. Gets away from one, finds some space. To the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
It was a really nice job on the route concept because they got the safety occupied, which opened up the deep middle of the field for the receiver on the post. He uses his speed. Nice job by the quarterback, putting it out in front of him. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Durham. Enough to move the chains. Oh, he's got some space. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. They get to him as he throws. Wilson's got it. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signaled for the 2-minute timeout. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. The give to Caden Durham. There's a crease. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. He now has 108 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red, inside the 5. Go punch this in and get a touchdown.
Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Clemson calls its 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of pay dirt. The Tigers spin their 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound their way in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left. We are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Intercepted, a first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
I'll tell you something. In college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions in the first half of this game. He's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, down here on the LSU sideline, the offense is getting ready to take the field right now, but they have been patting the defense on the back, patting guys on the helmet, saying, get that ball back for us. We are going to make them pay. This defense has kept their offense right in it. There's a ton of chemistry and excitement down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. To throw, it's Levitt. They're all over it. Out wide right, it's Harris. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th. Spins away from the defender. He's got enough, and they roll the dice. nice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Right side, it's Jones. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long from end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Boise State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Broncos, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Holly, thank you.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Clemson jumps to the line. Turns into the pile. Oh, what a cut! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Here comes Clemson with another first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Out wide right, it's Haynes. Completion for the first down, and man, did he take a shot, and I think they're going to tack a little more onto that one. An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. Off play action on first down. Got his man. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying to run, it's Haynes. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with fourth and goal. Needing to convert, Clemson comes to the line. They'll run it. Nowhere to go, and he's going to lose a couple on 4th and 2.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Durham. There he goes. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Levin. Left side, it's Brown. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Caught over the middle, it's Harris. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off-play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The run inside. It's Haynes. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, it's now 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. They'll go to the counter.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Kick is in the air. On the return. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
They'd hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set them up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Third quarter, opening week of the season, and they're facing 2nd and 10. Handoff, Caden Durham. Turning it on! And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. On first down, it's Durham again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. Keeps it on the option. And he was able to work his way for just a few, and that will do it for the third quarter. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Tigers sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Brown. He stopped just short of his own 20-yard line, but it is enough for the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw one first. Back's got it on the screen. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a crease. It's Haynes. They've got him corralled.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack, and it'll be 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Snapped on 4th down. He's knocked out of bounds, and he still had a long way to go, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. This offense has it with really good field position. Back to throw, it's Levin. Firing deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
3rd down play from the gun. Gets open down the middle. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Last completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to the big tight end. This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
Long way to go on 2nd down. And the defense got him at the 27.
Well, the problem for this offense now late in the game, trailing by a bunch of points, is that the defense knows they're going to throw the football. And right now, offensively, they cannot protect the edge. You saw the speed coming from the outside. He was able to get to the quarterback for another negative play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job pinning their ears back and getting home.
Got to make the play on 4th. He lets it fly. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Unleashes to the end zone. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, and they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he
uncorks one deep. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Scanning the field, it's Levitt. Between the hashes, it's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Second down, going to throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield. Out wide left, it's Harris. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Back to pass on second down. Going for it all. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, that one falls incomplete. That hasn't happened a whole lot today, though. This dude has been lighting this defense up with his speed. He showed great hands. He just weren't able to come down with that one.
And the Tigers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Oh, and that's tough, man. It was drawn up right. It was a good throw. It was right in his hands. You just want your playmaker to make that play and get to the two-point conversion.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Fresh center downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now, huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football.
Second down to the air. Left side, it's Johnson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Clemson is quick to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And the quarterback gets gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time.
Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. He's dropped. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
3rd and long right here. Motion from the back. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly. He's got it. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they used the timeout. They put the brakes on it. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Back to throw, it's Levin. Out wide left, it's Harris.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 3rd down, here's Durham. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.